I'm Catharine. I'm a clairvoyant and medium, an astrologer. And I'm here in Sedona, Arizona, at one of the many vortexes. This is called the Airport Mesa Vortex. Off to the side there's a highway leading up to the airport, and from here you get to see a 360-degree view of Sedona, and off to my right here is the sunset, which is just about to happen, as you see. So we have some important things happening on this day and in the next coming days, spiritually. So I feel very grateful to be here in this spot as it's happening. On the 9th to 10th of May, depending where you lived in the world, we had a solar eclipse. And on the 25th of May, we're going to have a lunar eclipse. Now, people always ask me, what do eclipses mean? Well, it's a difficult thing to pinpoint because everybody will have a different reaction. But if you literally think about what's happening, you have the sun or the moon, and you have the other one crossing in front of it. So one is not visible to the other for a while. And whenever you block something from view or you align it, you have a possibility to change perception. You have a possibility for a doorway to open up. Some people, eclipses will pass, they don't feel a thing. Other people, eclipses will be correlating to major life decisions. Sometimes it can be powerful enough because it depends where it hits in your own chart. And this is individual. This is not something I can say, this eclipse means that, because it will mean something for you in your particular chart. So some people may get strong dreams because the eclipse is falling in their 12th house of the unconscious. So all this subliminal, suppressed material in your subconscious can come to the fore through a dream, through a vision, through an experience. Other people, it's going to hit their career. Maybe they decide to change a job. And astrology is so intricate that it's really hard to say with any definitive little box what it's going to mean. But needless to say, eclipses are unusual, and they happen usually twice a year. You have a pair of them, solar then lunar, solar then lunar. Some years we have more of them. We have a cluster. And it depends the signs they're falling in. And this particular one coming up on the 25th will fall in when the moon is in Sagittarius and the sun is in Gemini. Whenever we have a full moon, the moon will always be in the opposite sign to where the sun is. So we're in Gemini, so the full moon will always be in Sagittarius. When we're in Cancer, so end of June to end of July, the full moon will always be in Capricorn, and so on and so on. So Sagittarius, what's that mean, an eclipse in Sagittarius? Well, Gemini is the sign that explores like a little kid. Ooh, what's that over there? Oh, let's try that. How does this work? I want to meet them. Maybe if I do this differently, then I can relate to this person. Maybe if I try that, then I'll know who I am better. It's constantly curious, constantly experimenting, constantly shape-shifting. Sagittarius is where you emerge after Scorpio. You've gone down into the dungeon or the depths of the soul, of the psyche, and you have explored all of the shadowy, taboo terrain, and you emerge in Sagittarius now. And you have to come out with your own belief, your own truth, your own philosophy. And that's what Sagittarius is usually about. So when these two things are opposing each other, sun and moon, you may find that you are challenged on your on that axiom. So do I know everything? Have I gathered enough information? Have I really tried everything yet? Compared to, I know what it is, this is what I believe, that's what I'm going to fight for, so to speak. Or it can also play out city versus country. Gemini is cities. Connected to people, wants to know what's current, what's trendy. Sagittarius is like I'm doing right now. I have a little Sag and a little Gemini in my chart. This is the Sag side. I'm going to climb the hill. I don't know where it leads me, but it leads to the top, and I want to experience it, and it's got an adventuresome side. And on a personal note, this trip has definitely challenged me to see what I believe more fully as well, because I'm encountering all kinds of belief systems in Sedona. There's still some strong Christian base. There's not a lot of multiculturalism that I've seen, but a little bit. And then you have, of course, the whole New Age movement, which you can say any psychic is part of, but I'm... let's say I get my feet half wet when it comes to the New Age movement. There's a lot of things out there that I'm not going to put down, but I'm not going to say they're my path. I feel this land, this trip, affirms for me a connection to the earth, and that I'm here to walk the earth even if I communicate with spirit. I'm still here to be on earth with the rocks, with the dirt, connected to the earth plane, which is really what a medium means. Medium mediates between two things. Walker between two worlds, if you will. Translator. So you can't always be up in the ether. There's a lot of New Age that likes to stay sort of up in the higher levels, higher dimensions, higher chakras. And it's wonderful and blissful, but at the same time we still live on a planet, and we still live in a body, and we have to respect that by taking care of it. And it's a constant journey for all of us. Some people are so focused on only what they can see and what's tangible, they miss out. They miss out on beautiful things like feeling this vortex energy. I felt profound physical effects as I climbed this. Each vortex has a spin and has been measured to be masculine or feminine. Of course, it's electromagnetic, and if you really want to get to the symbolism, in my opinion, perhaps we can still feel the swirling of the water of the ancient oceans that formed these rocks. Perhaps we can still get a feeling of it while we're in here. Who knows? But so I like to think of these vortexes as having a spin in a certain direction, and therefore supporting the masculine side or the feminine. The masculine is the one I'm sitting in now, and that would support taking action. That would support having confidence, taking risks, speaking your mind, feeling you have a right to be here, a right to what you want. Of course, we live in a world where masculine energy has run completely crazy, where people think they're entitled to anything and everything they want. But there are many of us who are sensitives, empaths, who run on the other side, balancing, trying, absorbing feminine and representing feminine to the degree that we get tired, we absorb too much, we become timid or fearful or shy. And so it's important that we balance both. And it was interesting to me, I won't go into my personal life, but certain areas of the body that I've been aware of having issues, I could feel them suddenly spin. I could feel them suddenly drop. I can't believe. I'm really blown away by what I'm feeling. And this, I'll leave it off on this. This is similar to the eclipse effect, right? If you're really sensitive, you're going to feel it. I'm on the scale way off the map of sensitivity. So I feel the eclipses, and I feel energetic shifts. I feel tune into things all the time.